This next lesson is involving our three-part cards again, but just the name card this time. And we're going to be matching to actual three-dimensional instruments that I was lucky enough to find as Christmas tree ornaments. And between me and my music teacher, we were able to acquire quite a few beautiful, just gorgeously made instruments that are Christmas tree ornaments. And I will show them to you here. So I would just lay them out completely at random. I have, here's a cello, and it's a little drum, but for this purpose we would call it a timpani. Look at this gorgeous clarinet. I mean, it's got all the keys. It's just fantastic. What a great way to teach children about instruments, because they can see everything. This beautiful French horn. Just the detail and the polish, it's just really gorgeous. Look at that. Just incredible. These weren't cheap, I will tell you. They were about $13 each. And so it's not, this is not a cheap way to educate, but it's effective. I'm gonna make these a little bit. Oh, look at this flute. It even has the mouthpiece and all the, just so beautiful. And our trumpet. So there's the trumpet. Gorgeous. Okay, so I would show the child by laying out each instrument. And I'd say grand piano, cello. You can tell that this is a cello and not a violin because it doesn't have a chin rest. Here's the violin with the chin rest. The size is not to scale, obviously, but we're gonna call it a cello. Timpani. We've got clarinet. French horn. Oboe. Violin. I can turn it this way. Flute and trumpet. So then we would do the same thing that we did before, except we would be matching, this is called 2D to 3D. So we would be matching our two-dimensional cards with the picture on them to the instrument that they belong to. So we would say, no, that's not a trumpet. That's not a trumpet. This is the one that they might get wrong, but then you can just point out, oh, it's a little bit different. Look at the shape. And trumpet. Grand piano. I'm looking for the French horn. And there it is, French horn. Cello. Oboe. Nope. Yes, oboe. Flute. No, and yes, flute. Clarinet. Timpani. Violin. See the chin rest? There it is. Now I have matched all of my instruments to their corresponding cards with the pictures. Children can, again, they can take a piece of paper and they can make their own little booklet of instruments. They can title it My Book of Instruments, and they can draw whatever they like to draw, whichever instrument they like, and then write the name. This is a great facilitator of learning how to write, which then leads them into reading.